Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Fritz, awesome Fritz. I hope your day is going splendidly so far. Currently, 99 degrees, sunny and hazy here in the valley on this Wednesday afternoon. Welcome, everyone, to this live stream. Mm. Hopefully, there's no glitches here, but says I'm rolling, so I'm rolling. As you may recall, 2 months ago, I posted a question on the community section of my page asking a poll of which brand of chips I should rank and evaluate. Thank you so much for your participation. Out of the responses, the winner was the Doritos brand. Woo! So here I am today, September 3rd, 2025. I'm going to taste and rank the various Doritos chips that I bought at my local grocery store last night. Now, full disclosure, Winco Foods is not a sponsor of this video. Frito-Lay Incorporated is not a sponsor of this video. Celeste is not a sponsor of this video. The city of Wenatchee is not a sponsor of this video. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I know that there are more Doritos flavors than what I have here today. I just got what my local store had in stock at the time. So, whether or not there'll be a part two to this, I don't know. I'm just going with what I have. Now, I bought each of these bags for $3.98. If you've tried all of these flavors, let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. Now, normally I rate on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best, but for today's marathon and live stream, I am changing the scale to 1 to 100. That way, there's less chance of having a bunch of scores the same back to back to back. More wiggle room. That way, I'm getting rid of the decimal point. So, if you're a fan of the decimal point, don't worry. I'll bring it back when I do regular food review videos. Just for this one-time occurrence, it's going to be 1 to 100 whole numbers. All right. Now, with that being said, yeah, whoa, hey, yo. Okay. First up on the docket today, Doritos Cool Ranch. Oh, also full disclosure, I've had all these chips that I'm about to try at one point or another in my lifetime. So technically, I'm not covering new territory. I just want to have an official record of all these chips together and see where they rank. Yeah. Yeah. This 9 1/4 ounce bag has an expiration date of November 4th, 2025. Whoop, am I on? All right, there we go. I hope I'm still on. It says I'm on. Happy. Yeah, oh, there we go. Nice, pleasant corn aroma. Ranch as well. Looks to be well seasoned. Red and green specks, probably from the bell pepper. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. Wow, look at that. Whoop. Party time with Mr. Fritz. Wow. I just can't get enough. Tasty, tangy, crispy. The spice flavor isn't that far off. I taste the ranch. Mm. These chips make a case for themselves. I mean, I've had these with hummus. I've had these with a mild salsa. I've made haystacks with these. If you don't know what a haystack is, it's where you take a pile of chips and then you top that with a can of chili and then sprinkle some shredded cheese on top. Stick it in the microwave for about 30 seconds, just enough to warm up the chili and to melt the cheese. So delectable. The ranch really shines. It complements the corn tortilla chip. Mm, not oily or greasy. Mm, just a wonderful straight up chip. Mm, yeah. Now, with that being said, to start out with, on a scale of 1 to 100, I will give the Doritos Cool Ranch a solid 92. Yep. Mm, mm. Chip, chip, chip. All right. Next up on the docket today, oh, the classic Dorito nacho cheese. I can't tell you how many times I've used these to make nachos. Mm, with a whole block of cheese that I shredded with my grater, and then just sprinkle some salsa on top. Mm, put it in the microwave. Just get that cheese all ooey gooey melty, and then some salsa, some sour cream, refried beans. It's just the whole kit and caboodle. All right, this 9 1/4 ounce bag has an expiration date of November 4th, 2025. And also a reminder, I bought these chips for $3.98 because they were on sale at the store. Yeah, puffy. Mm. Classic corn aroma, classic nacho cheese. Ah. Mm. Oh, look at that. Look at all the cheese seasoning on that. Whoop, I'm over here. There we go. Cheers, everybody. Oh, wow. Mm, mm. Woo! Yeah. Nacho cheese, so much flavor, well seasoned, cheesy. Credit to the flavor profile. Oh yeah. Cheese has a nice little tang to it. I think that's from the buttermilk that they use. Picking up hits of onion, garlic, bell pepper. Mm, woo. Well seasoned indeed. Nice satisfying crunch. I just can't get enough. Mm, mm, cheesy. Now, with that being said, Doritos nacho cheese on a scale of 1 to 100, I'm going to give this, ladies and gentlemen, a solid 94. Oh, mm, no. Mm, I just can't stop eating these. They're so delicious. Mm, mm. I have to pace myself. Mm. Oh, cheesy. It's so good. It's so good. Now, let me cleanse my palate here with some Gatorade. Mm. Mm. That's pretty good. Oh, full disclosure, Gatorade is not a sponsor of this video. All right. All right. Rolling right along here, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there. Now, next up on the Doritos Marathon docket today, Salsa Verde. Whoa, hey, hey. Now, this 9 1/4 ounce bag has an expiration date of December 2nd, 2025. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Whew. Has a nice, pleasant, corny aroma, but also a hint of heat. It smells like jalapeno. Whoa. Hey, hey. Mm. Mm. Looks well seasoned. Cheers, everybody. Whoa. Oh. Woo. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Unique taste. A little jalapeno experience happening in my mouth at the moment. Woo. A little bit of heat, but it's not overwhelming where I need to get something to drink yet. Mm. Pick up jalapeno, paprika, garlic, tomato. Mm. It's like a well-seasoned salsa. Mm. Vivid, fresh. Mm. I am enamored with this. Wow. Not overwhelming with the heat, like I said. It's a great chip. Mm. I've had this before with a nice Greek yogurt for a dip, mainly because I was out of sour cream and I didn't feel like going out to the store just to buy a dip. Surprisingly, it worked out. Mm. Jalapeno. Mm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Mm. With that being said, on a scale of 1 to 100, I will give the salsa verde. I'll give this a solid 89. So, in case you're just joining me, I'm taste testing Doritos. Oh, to recap, Cool Ranch was a 92, Nacho Cheese was a 94, and now the Salsa Verde was an 89. What was that? Was that a glitch? I don't know. No, I'm still on? Okay. Rolling right along. Now, next time. Whoop. Palate cleanser time. Ah, very soothing, very crisp. Mm. Oh. Next up. Whoa, ho, ho, hey, hey. Doritos Tapatio. Oh boy. This 9 1/4 ounce bag has an expiration date of December 2nd, 2025. Wow. Very bold, vibrant packaging. Really stands out. Mm. Oop. There we go. There we go. Ah, wow, that smells like hot sauce. Whew, a vinegary. Yeah. Can you see that? Can you see that? Ooh. Oh, look at the seasoning on that. Cheers, everybody. Oh my. Mm, mm. Excuse me. Mm. Uh, these chips really captures the complexity of the hot sauce. Mm. Complements the corniness of the chip. Ooh, spicy. Mm. Very cohesive, meshes well together. So good. Has spice and sweetness together. Mm. Creamy from the buttermilk, spicy, very reminiscent of the hot sauce itself. Ah, I'll say this is hotter than the salsa verde chips. Wow, I like the heat. Not overwhelming where I need to go get some milk to drink. Bold and full. I just can't get enough. Welcome to the show. Hello. Woo! Mm, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, I will give the Doritos Tapatio, Tapa, spicy, Tapatio. Hey, John. I'm giving this a solid 95 out of 100. Whew. Palate cleanser time. Mm. Whew. Rolling right along. Oh, all right. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Whoa. Did you see that? Did you see that? Next up on the journey today through Doritos land. Woo. That's it. Next up is the Doritos Flamas. Oh dear, that looks hot. Mm-mm-mm. This 9 and a quarter ounce bag has an expiration date of December 2nd, 2025. Woo. Oh dear. Wow. I'd say that these are the reddest out of all the chips I've tried so far. Look at that. It looks like it's on fire. That looks well seasoned. I'm going to put this in my mouth, everybody. Yeah. Woo. Oh, hello. Ooh. Mm. Oh dear. Hello. Mm. Mm. Ah, all right. Okay. The lime flavor is hitting hard. Time to party. I will say that this is the hottest out of the chips I tried so far. This is hotter than the salsa verde and hotter than the tapatio. It's well balanced with the heat, but this does feel like a less delicious um, Taki profile. The lime, how do I explain this? The lime almost takes away from the corniness of the chip, if that makes sense. The heat is almost masking the corn itself. And it says bold heat, red bell pepper, other spices, the garlic, tomato. Ah, whew, that's hot. It's I almost need to get some milk to drink, but not quite. I'm holding in there. Woo! Chili pepper time in the valley. Mm, wow. Woo. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give the Doritos Flamas. I'll give this a solid 84 out of 100. Excuse me while I blow my nose here, folks. A little spicy. All right. Palate cleanser time with my Gatorade. All right. Ah, that's better. Let's see. Which bag do I want to do next? Ah, yeah. Ah. Mhm. Whoa, you see that? Did you see that? Hey, hey there. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm here. Yep, yep. That ego was trying to come out there for a sec, but nope, not today. Ah, Doritos, golden sriracha. Wow, I love the packaging. It really stands out on the shelf, or even here on camera. It really shines. Yeah, this 9 1/4 ounce bag has an expiration date of September 23rd, 2025. All right. Did everyone have a good, fun, and safe Labor Day weekend? Let me know in the comments. Oh, full disclosure, I'll be heading to the Chelan County Fair in Kashmir tomorrow. If you're going to be in the area, stop by, say hi, make a cameo appearance on the channel if you're so inclined to do so. Whoop, there we go. It's like a bag of air with some chips in it. All right. All right. It's time to get serious now. Mm. Mm. Wow. Very golden yellow. Looks well seasoned. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. Mhm. Uh-huh. Mhm, 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 mhm. Woo! Ah, wow. Mm. Tangy, sweet, interesting flavor, sweet bell pepper, right amount of heat. Mm. satisfying crunch. Reminds me of spicy pad thai. Mm. Has a honey-esque aftertaste. Mm. It's like the essence of sriracha that was dehydrated and then sprinkled on the chips. Pairs well with the corn of the tortilla. Mm. Ooh. Well balanced between sweet, spicy, tangy. Mm. Mm. I just can't get enough. I can see having this. There's some sesame chicken. Mm. Oh yeah. Wow. As you may recall, I did a separate taste test of these chips on my channel last year. Was it last year? I lost track of time. I don't recall exactly when, but the first time I tried those, I believe I gave it a really high score. Honestly, I'll have to go back and watch that video because I like it just as much now as I did back then. Do I recommend these? Yes, yes, I do. Actually, do I recommend all the chips I've had so far? Yes, yes, I do. If you're a fan of corn-based chips and you like a little bit of heat, especially with that Tapatio, salsa verde, and the flamas, that one's been the, whoop, I'm over here. That's been the hottest one so far. With that being said, I will give I'll give the golden sriracha. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving this a solid 97 out of 100. I'm Mr. Fritz. I'm not wearing my vest today. It's over here on the chair, taking a break. Mm. I tell you what I know, the Doritos, so good. Wonderful show. And so far. Mm. Palate cleanser time. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. You might be asking yourself, Mr. Fritz, what are you going to do with all these leftover chips? That's a valid question. Thank you for asking. And my response would be, I'm going to take these chips to my break room at work, set them on the table, and go down and say, hey, everybody, chips in the break room. Ba, 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 ba. Now, would I get on the store PA system and say that? No, absolutely not. Uh-uh. Ooh, nope, I'm not that rambunctious. Uh-uh. No, I'm over here. All right. Now, next up on the docket today, as I'm approaching the 30-minute mark of this live stream. Wow, hey yo. All right. Next up, Doritos spicy nacho. Ooh. This 9¼ ounce bag has an expiration date of December 16th, 2025. Oh, my darling. Oh, there we go. She's going to love me in my Chevy van, and that's all right with me. Uh, oh, look at that. That is a nice looking chip. Well seasoned. Cheers, everybody. Mm. Mm. Crispy, satisfying initial crunch. The corn really shines here. I will say the cheesiness seems to be lacking compared to the regular nacho cheese Doritos chips. I'm tasting corn more than the seasoning. Hmm. The cheese that I am tasting is decadent, it's creamy, but it seems to be mellow. Does that make sense? Let me grab the original here because this is serious business. The world is dying to know what Mr. Fritz thinks of these chips side by side. Oh, night and day different. Oh. There we go. Whoop. Get in the frame. Get in the frame. There we go. Huh. There it is, everybody. Where's the spice? I'm missing the spice. This is so mellow compared to the Tapatio and the Flamas chips. It's like a corn chip with a hint of cheese and barely registering any spice. Hmm. Where's the spicy? Hmm. The chip itself isn't stale, old, or oily or greasy. I just don't know where the flavor is. Huh. It looks like it's well seasoned, but compared to the other chips I've had, this one is the most mellow in terms of not only the spiciness, but in terms of the cheese. Hmm. I still like it though. Classic Dorito. On a scale of 1 to 10, I will give the Dorito spicy nacho. I'm going to give these an 83. It's not bad. It's not the best one I've had today, side by side, but I'm not complaining. It wouldn't do me any good to complain anyway. I'm just talking to a camera. It's not like this is a therapy session. Woo! All right. Time for another palate cleanser. Uh-oh. Gatorade's almost gone. In case you're wondering, the Gatorade I'm having is Gatorade Zero Glacier Freeze. Mm, very smooth. Mm. Frank was very sweet, though, I will say. But it is refreshing. Now, what do I want to go with next? I'm looking at a bag right there, and I know that one's probably going to be hot off the chart. Let me go with this one. Yeah. Now, if you've tried this one, let me know in the comments what your assessment of it is. This one is called Doritos Late Night Loaded Taco. Woo. Excuse me, everybody. Woo! That was a sneeze. Well, in case you wonder what Mr. Fritz sounds like when he sneezes, you have your answer. Woo! All right. All right, now, oh, here we go. Yeah, this packaging is very vibrant. It really shimmers and shines in the light. It almost gives a neon, like a 50s neon uh, feeling. Mm. Now, this, something different here, folks. The other bags have been 9.25 ounces. This bag is 9 ounces. And yet I paid the same $3.98 for this as the other one. So I paid the same for a quarter of an ounce less. No, write that down. Write that down. Will that play into my ranking? No, because I'm just ranking the taste. I'm not ranking the packaging or the quantity. Maybe I should. Maybe that should be a new offshoot. I judge packaging on what it looks like. If I don't know. Mm. Taco time in the valley. Oh, I thought I heard someone knock on my door, but nope. Nope. I'm still good. We're still good. I wouldn't want to interrupt this live stream. Anyway. All right. Hey, girl. Good girl. I like your boots. Oh, what? Ah. Wow, look at that. Mm. It smells like a taco in a bag. Whew. Like green bell pepper, jalapeno. Oh, excuse me. Cheddar cheese, tomatoes, onion, garlic, cheese. Smells like cheddar cheese. All right, all right. Well, cheers. If you've had this, let me know. Whoa. I ah. I just put that in my mouth. Why am I laughing? What's so funny? Yeah, I want to put my mouth on a taco. Oh, I just dropped a chip. Oh, whoa. Calm down. This is serious business. This is no time for Mr. Fritz's raunchy ego. Taco. Oh, okay. I'm here. Oh, right. Doritos. Yeah. All right. Mm. Nice, satisfying initial crunch. Bold flavor. It's like someone took a taco, ground it up into a powder, or put it in a blender, dehydrated it, and then made that into a chip. I'm picking up hints of it's emulating lean ground beef, sour cream, cheese, and lettuce. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep looking at. Wow, what a treat! Wow, if I was having a blindfolded taste test, this tastes like a lean, like a classic taco from Taco Bell. Not a sponsor of this video without the greasiness. Mm. Now, I will say, the first time I ate these, I used it as a base for a casserole I made, a tater tot casserole. And from personal experience, that didn't quite mesh well as I thought it would. The potato from the tater tots actually didn't work with the corniness of the tortilla chips. But these by themselves, the corn tortilla is acting like a regular tortilla shell, and then the seasoning is acting like all the taco fillings, fixins, toppings, whatever you'd like to call them. Hey, baby. Whoa. Yeah, not appropriate for just taste test video. Mm. This is really working for me. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give the Doritos late night loaded taco. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving this a solid 95 out of 100. Mm. I just can't get enough. I just keep munching on those because the flavor profile, it's sweet, it's tangy, it's savory, not spicy, not stale. Chippy chip chip. All right. Real love you, baby. Oh, I really need you, baby. Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey. Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh, hey, oh. Oh, well, look at this. Now, this is the Doritos Dynamita chili limon. Oh, I'm just getting all tender. Well, excuse me. Oh, now look at this. This bag is 10 3/4 ounces. That's more than the 9 1/4 ounce bags and the 9-ounce bag. And yet I paid the same rate, $3.98. So actually, this one was a better deal. I paid the same for more quantity. Well, what do you know? Huh. Let's see. This bag has an expiration date of December 2nd, 2025. Rolled tortilla chips. Well, in the dynameter here, it's pointing to the hot category. Well, this looks intriguing. Chili and lime together. Oh dear, look at that. Boing, 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 boing. Now that is some shade of red. I'll say that right now. Huh, it looks like a discount Taki. Cheers, everybody. Oh my. Hello. Ah. Oh dear. Whew. Oh no, that's hot. That's hot. Whew. Crispy, crunchy. I appreciate the bite sizeness of the tortilla roll chip. The lime, it's mellow compared to the Flamas, but I will say the chili pepper really shines here. I appreciate the ratio of the lime to the chili more so than the ratio that in the Flamas Doritos. Ooh. This is hot, but surprisingly, it's not as hot as I thought it would be. In terms of the heat profile, this isn't as hot as the Taki, although I'm not trying Takis. That's going to be a separate entity. This isn't as hot as the Tapatio or the Flamas. The corn works well again as a canvas. I don't know how many times I said that, but it's true. The cheese is creamy, sweet, well seasoned. A little bit of heat. It's not enough where I need to get something to drink. Whew. Do I recommend these? Yes. Yes, I do. Take this to a party, barbecue, family reunion. Treat yourself. Have this with some hummus, hubba 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 hey, or fruit-based salsa or sauce. Mm. Woo. That pepper really shines. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. I like the flavor profile. Great taste. Little citrusy from the lime helps balance out the heat from the pepper. Woo, hot. I'll blow my nose again here. There it is. On a scale of 1 to 10, I will give the Doritos Dynamita Chili Limon. I'll give this a solid 91 out of 100. Ooh, pardon me for a sec. Okay. All right. Well, if you're enjoying this, please let me know. Would you like me to do more live streams where I combine different snacks together, or would you prefer where I just do one snack individually and do that as a video on its own? Because I see I'm getting up to 50 minutes, and that's a long taste test video. Welcome to the marathon. I'm Fritz. How's on Fritz? Whoop, Gatorade's all gone. Special thanks to my dad and stepmom. They gave me this when I went out to visit them last week. Oh, Gatorade's not a sponsor. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the end of this Doritos live stream. Yes, I am aware that there are more Doritos chips out there. It's just, I'm just going by with what my local grocery store had in stock at the moment. When I got off work, I went to one store, but they were already closed for the evening. So I went to another grocery store, and that's where I bought these. All these chips. All these chips down here. Wow. So delicious. Yeah, I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time? Mm. Whew. I'm just awesome. All right. Well, Whoa. Did you see that? A big daddy. Look at this. This 9 1/4 ounce bag has an expiration date of November 4th, 2025. Doritos, Flamin' Hot, nacho flavored. Wow, we're going to end with a bang here, folks. Hey, hey, how's it going? Hey, my darling. Nope. See, my ego is trying to come out, but not on this channel, not on this live stream. Oh, that just smells hot. It's burned my nose. Ew. Woo! The fire engine red. Look at that. Hey, yeah. I think that's even redder than dynamite. Ah. Cheers, everybody. That is really close. For the color profile, it's red. It's bold. It's vibrant. Hello. Whew. Oh yeah. All right. It's time to call. Yeah, got an alarm going off in my mouth here. That's hot. That's spicy. Chili pepper, off the chart. And yep, the cheesiness is spot on. Meshes well with the corn base, the canvas of the chip itself. Whew, I'm picking up onion, garlic. Was that jalapeno in there too? I don't know. It's so spicy. Chili pepper, bell pepper, but it's also creamy from the buttermilk that was used to make the cheese. Salty. I say this is the saltiest chip out of the other Doritos. Wow, taste buds. Hello. This is spicier than the Doritos Tapatio and the Doritos Flamas. This is the spiciest one, ladies and gentlemen. It's bold. I'm glad I saved this one for last because I'll definitely need to get some milk once I give my review. There's almost too much heat that's taking away from the flavor profile of the corn and from the cheese itself. But if you like hot, if you like spicy, I think you would get a kick out of this. Flaming hot, yeah, it's nacho. It's hotter than the spicy nacho, but it's not as cheesy as the classic nacho cheese chips. Because, like I said, that heat, full throttle here. Whew. Oh dear, I'm out of tissue. Well, I'll have to wrap this up. On a scale of 1 to 10, I will give the Doritos Flamin' Hot Nacho flavored chips. I'll give these a solid 86 out of 100. If I recall correctly, my favorite out of the bunch I tried today with a score of 97. Was it 97? Yes. Yes, it was. My favorite out of all the Doritos chips I tried today. Da 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 da! Strike up the band. Well, actually, don't strike up the band because none of the chips had 100 out of 100 today. So I'm sorry. There's no band. There's no confetti drop today. But my favorite, with a score of 97 out of 100, was the Doritos Golden Sriracha. Mm. Like I said, it's a wonderful flavor. It's tangy and sweet. I like sriracha in general, so I like the chip form sriracha. Well seasoned, and it had this honey-esque aftertaste, like the honey dipping sauce that I used to get at a fast food restaurant that I used to go to, but I haven't been to in nearly a year because that was one of my New Year's resolutions was not to go to that restaurant because I was trying to cut back on eating takeout fast food. Well, uh, was that what did you think? Was your favorite chip represented? What were your scores for these chips? Do you recommend them? Because I recommend all of them to try at least once. Yeah, you take this to a tailgate party. If you have friends, you could share all these with them. What's it like? I've asked this question before and I'll ask it again. What's it like to have friends? I would really like to know. The difference is that I have acquaintances. So, I mean, that's just the honest truth. I mean, why sugarcoat things? I like there's like these chips, very sweet, but whew, I think let me recall. Doritos Golden Sriracha is my number one, and I gave these a 94, 97, 94 for the classic Doritos nacho cheese. I feel like I gave one higher in between. What was that? Pep- oh, right. Bear with me. I'm trying to remember these scores. I should have written them down, but I. Right. Okay. There we go. Okay. 97. This was a 97. Capitile was 95. Oh, thumbnail. All right. With that being said, thank you so much for joining me for my first live stream food review video on this channel. I apologize if there's any glitches throughout. I'm just trying to get acclimated to getting this set up on my laptop here with a different camera. So I don't know. I'm going to watch this back. Hopefully it turned out okay. And with that being said, I need to go get something to drink and I need to go blow my nose. So I just found a tissue. It's okay. Mr. Fritz is going to be okay. Ah, okay, there we go. Ah, Celeste is the best. Okay. Whew. Ah, all right. Ta-da. Thanks again, everybody. Chip time in the valley. Chip, you get a chip. You get a chip. Everyone gets a chip. Mr. Fritz, I think I've reached my chip quota for the day. Actually, for the week, honestly. I usually don't have that many chips all in one setting. Like, whew, bag of chips. Equivalent of one bag of chips. My darling. You know, what the hey? This is first live stream. I'm just gonna let my ego come out for a little bit. And then I'm gonna go. Hey, my darling. When you asked me for my opinion the other day with such style and grace, inquisitive look on your face, I was just so happy to be there, to have a conversation with you. It made me feel like the whole world was mine. Your smile was so lovely. Your hair was so clean. And I just felt so valued, like I was worth something. But then our conversation ended, and I went back to this for lack of better word, sea of darkness. So, ah, what? Oh, yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, I'm done. Enough of that. Yep. So all these chips. Everybody want a chip? Anybody want a chip bag? Hey, chippies. No one has it. Well, one person asked me for my autograph at the store, but unfortunately, I didn't have a pen on me. So you would think I would have a pen in my vest, but I don't. So I'm sorry to my fan out there in Wenatchee who wanted an autograph. Maybe next time, maybe you'll see me at the fair tomorrow. I'll have a pen on me then, so I'll be able to sign something for you. And I can sign it Fritz House on Fritz, or I can sign it Mr. Fritz, or I can sign it Adam's Vest, or I can sign it anything you want me to sign. I'm here all week. All right. Bye. I'm Fritz House on Fritz. Ta-da.